Good morning, student. Today we are going to complete our lesson number 4 question answering exercise. Question number 1. Rewrite the statements by choosing the appropriate option. First, V.D. Savarkar named the struggle of 1857 as a War of Independence. War of Independence. Second, Daidas united the Ramosis to rebel against the British. It is the Umaji Naik. Third, after the struggle of 1857, the post of Daidas was created in the British government to look after an affair of India, Secretary of State. Secretary of State. Fourth, Daidas was the Governor General who annexed the princely states, Lord Dalhousie. Lord Dalhousie. Question number 2. Explain the following statements with reasons. First, the Paikas made armed rebellion against the British because of from medieval time, where was system of Paika extinct in Odisha. The standing army of various independent kings were known as Paika. Rent-free lands were granted to them for cultivation by the king. The Paikas concerned with livelihood through it. In return, they were supposed to stand by the king's side in case of eruption of war. In 1803, the English conquered Odisha. They took over the hereditary rent-free lands granted by the Paikas. This made the Paikas angry. Similarly, common man's life had also become miserable because of rising salt price due to the tax imposed on it by the British. This resulted in an armed rebellion of Paikas against the British in 1817. Now see, number 2, there was discontent among the Hindu and Muslim sepoys. Now see, because of in 1856, the British provided long rifle rifles to the Indian sepoys. The sepoys were required to bite an end of the cartridge. This news spread out that the cartridge were smeared in the fats of cows and pigs. Due to this, the religious sentiments of Hindu and Muslim sepoy were hurt and made them unhappy. That's why. Now, number 3, the Indian sepoy could not keep stand in front of the British army. Now see, because of the Indian soldiers were brave but did not use tactics. They captured Delhi but could not retain it. Similarly, the Indian rebel had a limited arms supply. The British had economic strength, disciplined army, enough stock of latest army and experienced army generals. Since transport and communication was in the hands of British, their movements were swift. Due to this, the Indian sepoy could not succeed. Now next one, after the struggle, Indian army was divided on the basis of caste. Now see, there was division of military and basis of caste. Proper care was taken to avoid Indians to unite and rebel against the British. Now next, the British imposed heavy taxes on Indian industries. Now, question number 3. Answer the following questions in brief. First, what were the social causes behind the struggle of 1857? The social causes of that 1857. Now we see. The Indians felt that the Britishers were interfering in the culture, tradition, and custom of India. Sati prohibition, widow remarriage and act were correct from social point of view, but the Indian thought that it is interferences in their lifestyle and yes, they were dissatisfied. Now next question, why did the Indians fail in the struggle of 1857? There are many reasons the failure of the Indian, because first, the struggle was not comprehensive, lack of general leaderships, most of the federally princes remained aloof, lack of military tactics. These are some reasons to failure of the Indian soldiers. Now next, write down the consequences of the struggle 1857. Now you see, due to the company rule, there was a growing dissatisfaction among the Indians, and the British rule had to face the struggle of 1857. It forced the British Parliament to end of rule of the company and instead take over a responsibility of ruling over the people of India through the Government of India Act 1858. Now next one, What were the changes in British policy after the struggle of 1857? The changes, here it is. The British accepted the policy of non-interferences in the social and religious aspect of Indians. They also started taking care that the Indian society will not be united on social grounds. They saw to it that there will be constant conflict on ground of caste, religion, race in territory, etc. This adopted the policy of polluting the minds of Indians by following the divide and rule policy. So, dear student, you have to write down these question answers in your notebook.